In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Hi everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Canales Sanchez. I am with my friends Garcia Ruiz, Villalpando Cortez, and Chavez Jimenez. We are Room 6. Today we will talk about one of the most important issues in the last year, and that had impact our lives, COVID-19. Number one, what is COVID-19? We are living a difficult times due to a pandemic, aren't we? Well, first of all, it is COVID-19, also called coronavirus. Is the disease caused by new coronavirus known as SARS-CoV-2? The OMS first learned of the existence of the new virus on December 21, 2019, when it was informed of a group of cases of viral pneumonia that has been declared in Wuhan, China. As we can see, it is a family of virus that cause respiratory disease, isn't it? This disease is confused with common flu to become something more serious such as asthma, pneumonic, bronchitis, respiratory distress. Number two, the origin. It is estimated that this virus was sprayed in Wuhan, Chinese market, isn't it? Well, because that is the official information from the OMS. However, this is not yet proven. The new coronavirus was discovered in 2019. Since before the outbreak in Wuhan, nothing was known about this new disease. The virus originated on December 21, 2019, when OMS received reports of pneumonia and unknown origin in the city of Wuhan in China. It was quickly reported to the health authorities in this country that they identified the disease as a new strain of respiratory infection. The disease had spread to another continent, uh, such as Asia, Europe, and America. In Mexico, a year ago, we heard possible theories about the origin of the disease. Regarding the beginning, the possible origin has not yet been confirmed. After begin, we were begin informed of the extent of the virus and the possible consequences. Well, thank you.
Hi. Causes. Coronavirus are common in certain species animals such as cold and comes with the transmission of coronavirus from animals to humans was now common. Some reports trace the first cause the siphon and animal market in Rwanda for it to later be to spread to humans. It's important to note COVID now and we will investigate if it holds possible night where our takeaways of spreading the coronavirus take what they do not count about. If we take care of worsening the pandemic with son and if we take care of ourselves economic activity. Records and life with turn to normal is social, cultural, economic, and environment aspects. If we take sanitary measures, they will reduce infection and deaths. Coronavirus can be transmitted from person to person, usually by direct contact with an infected person. Consequence. The current pandemic is seriously affecting social inequality, the distribution of resources, interlocking and equitable opportunities in many dimensions. The impacts of the coronavirus pandemic on the world economy are dramatic. In addition to measure cuts on trade, capital is Beijing with war emerging countries. In historical dimensions in Mexico, it is used to be. Before the pandemic, the students used to go to school in person. The university students used to go or to party every day. Friday shops used to bend up to economic activity. Before SOTI did not use it to get used to with technological modality as it is lived today. It can be concluded that also the pandemic our lives have changed in uncertain way relative to future. Symptoms. Most people were infected, had symptoms of mild or moderate intensive, and the recovery with her night for hospitalization. The most common symptoms are the following: fever, cold, fatigue. Until less common symptoms include the following: chest and pain, throat pain, diarrhea, conjunctivitis, heartbeat, loss of sense or self-dance, sinking shakes, or loss of color on the first until symptoms are is forest, difficulty, breath or belly, short on rise, chest pain, or pressury inability to speak or move if you have severe symptoms. She immediate medical attention. However, you should always call your doctor of a care facility before pressing yourself and the location in questions. Until other has 3 people have the disease and do not presently in taste are channel asymptomatic. We can stop the disease even now counting in 14 days. Thanks.
In this section, we want to mention some positive and negative points that have come with the pandemic. If we see the arrival of the confinement in a positive way, we could say the advantages are the family approach, great productivity in a school or work environment, improvement of technical skills, stability in netting in items of personal and work priorities. On the other hand, society will obtain advantages in the long term. If we look the opposite side, we will see disadvantages. We can conclude that they will be the increase in excess work, the appearance of emotional instability, a shortage of economic resources, disproportion in a management of their personal and work activities. Had technological dependence, market disgrace in social relationship, and economic collapse. That's all.
And hi, and speaking exclusively of Mexico, we are main motor system called the epidemiological semaphore, which serves as monitor the regulation in the use to public space. This semaphore is made up of 4 colors. The first color is red, and this consists in only essential economic activities are allowed, about avoiding going to out if not strictly necessary. The second color is orange, and this consists in addiction in essential economic activities, and companies in not essential economic activities will be allowed to work with 30% in the personnel for their operation. And so open public space will be open with a reduced capacity number of people. The color is yellow. In this consists in all work activities are allowed. Caring for people must risk the presenting a serious picture, COVID 2019, and open public space in open regular basics and glosses public space can be open with reduced capacity. The fourth color is green, the most important. In this consistent, all activities are allowed, including school. In this conclusion, if we had followed the recommendation, we would have had faster access to the green traffic light, and we have only gone out to that is necessary. We would have decreased the contagions, and if we had worn a mask, we will have reduced the presence of the virus. In this section, I will talk about the prevent measures we have to take to prevent disease, and we will start by avoiding close contact with and having a distance of 2 meters. Avoid conglomerate place. It is essential that all the times and when leaving home you use antibacterial gel and mask. So wash your hands constantly about contact with the hands with your eyes and mouth and nose. So constantly clean the surface that you touch frequently. All this is order to take care of yourself and others. And signs, if you consider and you are taking this into account, the probability content in minimal. Thanks.
To finish it, why it is important to address visits objectively and correctly? Because it is necessary to become aware of the current crisis and how we can improve in the future. Because society is not paying attention and importance necessary to combat this social complication. Now, as we want to return to normality, it's necessary to expand adequate information and foster social awareness. Since we know, since we know what is to live in the type of the problem, it's essential to try give a positive message up to the environment that surrounds us. For this reason, we promote this information for your own and collective benefit. And that's all. Thanks for your attention and save the planet.